Well, good morning, my friends. It's your old pal Jordan the Lion, and like I said, I have to work today, so I've already recorded what you're going to see for the vlog. We're going to take this guy over to, lucky him, he gets to spend the night with Pollyanna and Maverick for the next day or so, since I'm working the next 2 days, so I've already recorded the vlog. You're going to go see 77 Sunset Strip today, where the old Dino's Lounge was, and I'm actually working at Green Acres again today. Since it's an early day, I'm going to see if I can film just a little bit on my camera phone, and I'll add it to this if I can. So hopefully you'll get to see 2 great things today instead of just 1. Daze with Jordan the Lion, my whole crazy work day, a historic Harold Lloyd estate, and this guy begins now. There he goes. Puppy playtime. Go get him! So I'm really hoping that I can show you guys a little bit of something at least today. I'm gonna actually ask my supervisor and just tell him like what I do and just say, hey, you know, I'm a big fan of silent movies. Do you mind if I just snap a few pictures of the grounds while we're here? And I'm sure he seems to like me. He's pretty cool. I'm sure he'll understand. I'm sure he'll be like, yeah, that's fine. You can go ahead and do that. So if I can do that, I want to at least show you the kids' play area. And probably like somebody posted on my Facebook group the other day a picture of Marilyn Monroe doing a photo shoot, and she's laying out near the pool. I'd love to show that and show where I think the other photo that was posted on there's a photo of her out in front of a small house. I think that's where the soccer fields are now, and that's where the van usually drops us off. So hopefully I'll be able to show you a little bit of that stuff. Well, all the signs you've seen so far have something to do with our vlog today. Now, unfortunately, what I'm looking for, I don't see anymore. But I'm going to tell you the story anyway. Well, I was wrong. I actually thought they had gotten rid of it, but they didn't. Here it is. The plaque for 77 Sunset Strip. If you can read that right there, it says, the Warner Brothers television series 77 Sunset Strip, filmed on this site from October 19th, 1958 to February 7th, 1964. And you can't think of this without thinking of the finger snaps. 77 Sunset Strip.
77 Sunset Strip.
Now right here was the building that once would have had the smiling face of Dean Martin right here on the side because it was Dino's restaurant. And right here is where the old driveway would have been. They've at least kind of kept that. You can at least tell where it would have been, where the valet, Ed Kooky Burns, would have been standing, pulling his comb out, loaning it to anybody that needed it. And this was a show that starred Ephraim Zimbalist Jr., a writer named Roger Smith, and what ended up happening was he was writing series for Warner Brothers, and Ed Burns, before he was kooky, he actually got that from this show. His last name on the show, 77 Sunset Strip, was Cookson. So Ed was actually on another show that they were trying to get onto TV, and he was playing a serial killer, believe it or not. But the show wasn't going to be picked up, and so they said to Roger, write something for Ed to be the star of. And so he wrote this television show, and the character that Roger would end up playing was a character that he said I directly based off of my favorite vaudeville actor, Ted Healy. Remember Ted Healy in the Three Stooges? He said Ted Healy had this great comedic wit about him, and I wanted him to have that same trench coat outfit. And Roger said, I even made a list for the studio, and the reason I'm showing this is because in the intro of 77 Sunset Strip, you can actually see the back of the Los Angeles skyline back here. Would have been much different back then because it was literally 50 years ago, but just wanted to show that. So they had Roger make a list of all these actors that he thought would be great for the part, and he had people like King Donovan and various actors of that day, but He said they all wanted $150 a day, and the studio was only willing to pay $90. They wouldn't budge. So they went to Roger and said, you know what? You wrote the thing. You know the character. You can play it. And he said, I'm not an actor. And they said, who cares? If you wrote the thing, you can play an actor. So that's actually how he got the part. And he said that all they wanted to pay him was like $3.65 on top of the $12 he was getting as a writing payment. So he said that he accepted it and went on to do the show, and then when Ephraim Zimbalist Jr.'s agent found out how much he was making, he decided to take him on and get him a better deal. But this show went on for years and years, and like I said, Ed Kooky Burns became a superstar from it. You would never now see somebody offer their comb out of their back pocket for you. But in this day and age, that was the appeal of Ed Kooky Burns, and he would even help this private investigation service that was the walkway and the doorway would be right here. He would actually help them out at times. But Ed was the singer of like a parody song based off of this theme song with Connie Stevens, and it actually became a hit. So there it is. People had asked me to do this for a while, and honestly, I just didn't know enough about it, and I didn't think this was still here, so decided to come by and give it a whirl. So I hate to see that, you know, the Dino's is gone, that whole history is gone, but at least they kept this little opening over here where the cars would have pulled in, the driveway would have been, and we would have seen that whole opening shot for every season pretty much. 77 Sunset Strip. And this is what Sunset Strip looks like now. It was though, however, right across the street from the Mel's. That's right over here. And there's the Mel's with a classic car in the driveway. How cool is that? Look at all those topiaries in the yard. That is great. Just saw this house as I was driving up into Beverly Hills. Whew. Well, Lionhearts, I am finally done. After a 14.5-hour shift, well, broken in half, but 14.5-hour shift, I am finally done. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the former filming location, or the little memorial they have to it, of 77 Sunset Strip. I wish I could have added a little bit more to the vlog, and I actually planned on it, and I posted on Facebook that I had a fun little addition, a little surprise for the vlog, but I got to thinking I should do that for the Patreon. So Patreons, go on the Patreon site and take a look at the footage that I got of Harold Lloyd's Green Acres today. I hope you guys enjoy it. I want to send a shout out thank you to Don Metcalf for his donation today, and the rest of you. I gotta work tomorrow, but I have a vlog all ready for you. I hope you enjoy it. Have a great night. Goodbye. Oh, one last thing. So at the event tonight, it was once again another fundraiser, and I saw this guy and his wife walking around, and I recognized him from Dodger Stadium when I had my season tickets, and as he walked by, I just like kind of whispered, I was like, "Go Dodgers." And his wife heard me and turned around and hit him and goes, "He said go Dodgers." Next thing you know, the guy and his wife start talking to me, and we start reminiscing, and I was like, yeah, I used to have season tickets for years, and you know, it's nice to see him make it and everything. And he ends up mentioning, he's like, well, I'm really good friends with Ned Coletti, who used to be the old Dodgers general manager, and he goes, give me your address before you leave today. I'm going to get you Ned Coletti's book, I'm going to have him sign it for you, and I'm going to mail it to your house. He's like, I would love to do that for you. So I wrote down my address, and hopefully that book will show up in the mail. I would love to read it. I'm sure there's some really juicy stories about being a GM. He was the GM for the San Francisco Giants when Barry Bonds was there, and then for the Dodgers when Manny Ramirez was there. So I'm sure he has all kinds of performance-enhancing drug stories to relay. So have a great night. That was the one little addition I wanted to add. And like I said, Patreons, go take a look at Green Acres. Have a great night. Goodbye again.